Hey, I'm back at it with yet another video, slightly longer facial hair, and it will keep going that way for a while, I imagine. Every video I'm probably going to have slightly longer facial hair, slightly more developed beard, and hopefully better speaking skills to the camera. Because that's part of why I do these videos, is to try and elaborate on my thoughts a bit better, be able to explain things a bit better and just to delve into my own mind and see what's going on. Find it's very good to do this at least once a week, just to kind of lay it all out uh, and just chillax for the weekend. Want to make these kinds of videos a bit of a ritual, one might say. But let's talk then. what has this week been? Well, honestly, for me, it's been quite a bit of worry for a bit of it. So again, I'm working full time. In case, I guess these videos are documentation. No, you don't really have to know who I am. It's not so much for building an audience as much as myself just talking. But in case anybody does stumble on this video, my name's Eric, and I'm working full time. Not going to disclose where, but I'm doing an internship right now. It's pretty. It's remote. It's been pretty good so far. I found that communication is really the hardest thing for me. Not so much the actual tasks of the job. Like technical wise, hard skill wise, I'm pretty good. Soft skill wise, I have to work on that. And today I had a meeting with the boss. The boss. And I found myself quite anxious, as I usually do, but a bit less anxious than previous times, I will note that. A bit less anxious, a bit calmer. I'd probably say that was because I talked to my counselor for the first time in like 2 months yesterday, and I got a lot of ideas out, I got a lot of thoughts out, I kind of managed to unscramble my mind a bit, kind of like what I'm trying to do right now. And I went and woke up this morning, and although, again, I was very jittery, I'm like, what's going to happen, right? I felt more open to being vulnerable and just speaking about my feelings about the experience so far, listening, receiving feedback. And yeah, communication wise, have not been great. And that's something that I want to work on, not only at work, but in other parts of my life. That's like the number one thing, right? I just it's almost as I forget, I live in my own head, right? I forget about everything else. Communicating with friends, asking people on dates, for example, stuff like that. Just actually experiencing life. And of course, I'm not isolated. I still talk to people and still do these things, but just not as much as is optimal. Because I just forget, or kind of neglect it. I'm too scared to do it. So I say, oh, I'll procrastinate. I'll do it another time. Watch a YouTube video, go on Netflix, read a book, whatever. Do a bunch of stuff. Don't come back to it. Forget. Yeah. Even right now, speaking of the camera, I have a lot of energy. A lot of like jittery energy because the week's over. I'm very both excited and scared of the weekend ahead. Why am I scared, you might say? Well, it's Stampede, and I'm definitely going to go out with friends, and, I'm afraid that I'm going to run into people that I know and just, kind of make a fool of myself or whatever the hell, or just kind of, I remember last Stampede, last year, I did not feel too great at this point in time. For a bit I did, and then I completely lost my mind. And it was a really tough period of time for like weeks after Stampede. Took me a long time to recover from that. So, yeah, with that said, I don't want that to happen again, you know? I'd rather not have that happen again. I'd rather keep myself sane and just have a good time. That's what we're going there for, to have a fun time. But I got so in my own head. I mean, I did have a fun time. It's not like it was a complete disaster, but just I had set myself goals. I didn't attain them, mostly in terms of like dating and just meeting new people. And I'm doing the same thing this year. I want to meet more people. I want to talk to people there, have a good time, you know, but without alcohol. And, or without a considerable amount of alcohol. I want to be able to drive. I don't want to wake up with hangovers. I don't want to compromise my health. You know, that's something quite important to me. I work out all the time. I don't want to sacrifice my workouts, my mental health, my everything health for temporary pleasure. So, yeah, wow. I have a lot of energy right now. Holy. I must be really excited. There must be something big on my mind. I think this is it. I'm really not sure. But wow. I could run a marathon right now. I just feel like kind of cracked actually. And also really glad that I'm not going to lose my job. That actually did decent. Because I've been paranoid. I actually been paranoid that I'd lose my job for whatever reason. Because I wasn't working hard enough or not doing X, Y, Z. Alright. That constant worry. That constant feeling that you're being monitored, tracked, judged. I guess that's the right word, judged. It's a constant judgment in the back of your head. I don't know if you have that. I do. Sucks. Not fun. But yeah, no, I don't think I have too much to say. I can't really delve. Again, I just feel excited right now. Much more energetic than the last video. The last one I felt very distraught. I felt down. I felt low. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what changed. Apart from two big talks with people of importance to me in my life right now. So, yeah, this weekend, I guess I can talk about my goals. I know it might sound silly, but just talking like 3 women that I don't know. 3 random girls. Just go up to them, have a conversation. And regardless of the outcome, just roll with it, you know? But only 3. Maybe I'll do more than that, but that is the goal for this weekend. Because I've been in a complete state of inaction in that part of my life. And it's time to step it up. It's time to, get moving again. Gain momentum. That's what it's about. This is all about gaining momentum. Because I'm 22. I don't have all the time in the world to look as pretty as I do. But yeah, no, literally. I mean, it's time to take action. I've taken action before, but I don't know, I feel like you need a certain kind of mindset to do this, but I'm not sure if I'm quite there yet. But goddamn, I want to do it. Anyways, that's the video. Yeah, man, just keep at it, and we'll see where we go. I'll play a video before next week, but next one.